It's a spring morning in 1700. A farmer named Kanbei is pushing back a straw quilt in the cold dark of a mountain village in Kaga. Somewhere down the valley, a temple bell is ringing. So you climb down from the plank floor into the doma, the sunken dirt floor room. Your wife is already there, blowing the clay hearth alive through a bamboo tube. Breakfast isn't rice. It's barley and millet gruel with a little pickled radish, because the white rice you grow goes almost entirely to the tax. That rice is measured in koku, and the rule of the land is simple. Of every 10 parts you harvest, about 4 belong to the Lord, and you don't stand alone before that tax. Your house is tied to 4 others in a group answerable together to the shoya, the village headman who keeps the ledger. So Kanbei ties on straw sandals and knots a towel at his head and walks out past the mulberry trees and the shrine to his paddy at the foot of the mountain. It's the 5th month, the planting season. So first you tend the seed bed, where the young rice shoots stand thick and green, ready to be moved. Then you lead the ox down into the paddy, dragging a wooden harrow, churning the mud flat and soft under the standing water. After that, your wife and the neighbors wade in, bent double, pushing the seedlings into the mud by hand. Row by row, all day in the cold water. Leeches cling to your shins in that water, and your back doesn't straighten for hours because the planting can't stop until the whole field is filled. At midday, you squat on the paddy bank and eat rice balls of barley and millet, more pickles and water. No meat. Custom and poverty both keep it off your plate. Then you check the sluice gates and the packed earth channels that carry the mountain water between the paddies, a system the whole village shares and keeps up together. And you carry in your head the headman's postings. Peasants may not wear silk, may not ride a horse, may not leave the village without leave. In the late afternoon, you haul in loads of cut green grass to rot into fertilizer and spread the night soil you've saved all winter into the mud. And you remember what the headman warned. A poor harvest still owes near the same tax. A bad year can force a family to sell a daughter into service. As the light fails, Kanbei washes the paddy mud from his legs at the channel and walks home past the smoke rising off the village roofs. Back in the doma, you sit at the hearth while your wife cooks millet gruel and a little dried fish in an iron pot hung over the fire. By the low light of that fire, your wife spins hemp thread and mends the indigo kimono, because cloth is made at home and nothing is ever thrown away. Then you bank the fire, step out to check the seedbed one last time in the dark, and lie back down on the thin straw mat, the dirt floor cold beneath it, your legs still caked to the knee, the smell of wood smoke in the thatch, and you sleep before the fire dies.
If you made it this far, hit like and follow. A new story every week.